Hello everybody, Raven Knight here, coming at you with a very, very funny video. So I was playing some Dead by Daylight earlier as Dracula, and I was very excited to play some more of him. I'm really enjoying playing this character. And I pop into this squad and I suddenly notice something. Two of the characters over there, Steve and Claire, are both running flashlights. Now, automatically when I see more than one player running a flashlight, I immediately assume either A, it's a SWF, or B, they're going for flashlight saves automatically. So I take steps to prepare for that. So I automatically weigh my options and decide, you know what, I better change out my loadout just a little bit. I decided to change Friends Till the End, which is a Chucky perk, and change it out to Lightborn, because if they're going to troll me with flashlight saves, I'm going to counter them with Lightborn, which, if you do not know, Lightborn is a perk that a killer can run that makes them immune to blinding effects and will reveal the aura of the survivor who attempted to blind them. It's a great way to counter troll the player. So we go into the match, and let me show you what happens. So we pop into Gas Haven, which is a decent map for any killer. I don't think it's a very difficult map for a killer to get some credit off of. So I automatically start looking for him. Now, there are two ways I like to go about doing a Dracula. Either one, I take off as the bat to quickly try to find survivors where they're working on gens. Or two, I try to scare them by moving my terror radius. And here we see an AFK Hattie. She takes off after I hit her once, and she starts running towards the gas station. Now watch what happens. That was dumb of me. That was dumb of me. I shouldn't have thrown that. I automatically see Steve, and I know what's happening. Steve is trying to set himself up for a flashlight save. I'm not going to let him get it. First, I'm going to go after Hattie. Catch her with the fire pillars. And we go for the pickup, and here comes Steve. Doesn't work. That's Lightborn for you, and you can see his aura. He is assuming it might be Lightborn, but watch what he does. Watch what he does. This is hilarious.
Don't be overdramatic.
Oh my god, they couldn't bully me, so they quit. Oh my god. That's rich. That's rich.
Yep, that is correct, folks. You saw that correctly. It wasn't even Steve who quit first. It was Claire who quit first. And that tells me that this group was probably a SWF. Claire and Steve were probably friends playing together. As soon as Steve tried to blind me and failed, he told his buddy Claire. Claire realized that they weren't going to be able to bully me or get any points off of their flashlights, and instead of just playing out the game with that handicap, they decided to pull out. Claire first, and then Steve. And you're like, well, how do you know they were a SWF? Because Claire pulled out first, and I hadn't interacted with Claire yet, which means that how else would she know that I was running Lightborn otherwise? Because that's the only way she could have known if Steve had let her know. Now, there's also the option that she may have just quit, but I doubt that highly. Both came in with flashlights, and the minute Claire quit, Steve was right behind her, so this is a great moment. It doesn't happen often to me, but it's a moment where a bully squad tries to come in and get me with flashlights, and they aren't prepared for Lightborn, and so they decide to quit. Most of the time that doesn't happen, actually. Most of the time they actually stick around and just try to play it out without that, and they use loops and pallet stuns and stuff like that to get the better of me, but I guess flashlight was their only saving grace, and they realized they couldn't troll me. They decided they didn't want to be trolled back and just left. The rest of this match goes pretty basic. I actually play it out normally. I take out 3 of the survivors, but decided to let the Sable go. Honestly, I would have let both of the survivors go that stayed, but what happened was I was playing the match normally because I was really just trying to get the bots out, and the 2 survivors, Hattie and Sable, were just trying to constantly go and save them, so I just kept, hooking them each time they did. And Hattie, if she had just let herself be saved, I would have let her and Sable go, but she killed herself on hook, and so I had to let her die on hook, and then I let Sable go. So it was a pretty decent match. Maybe I'll put up the whole match sometime, and I can walk through like a step-by-step how I play Dracula and what I do to basically maximize his capabilities, but that's for another time. I just wanted to show how funny this match was. I never get that, guys. I get bully squads a lot, but I never see them quit when I run Lightborn. This was the first time in a while I've seen a bully squad just go, oh no, we can't use our flashlights, we quit. That's funny. That's just funny to me. Alright, anyway, that's all I got for you this time, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.
You about to go? In an hour or two? What time is it right now?
And what does she do? What fate did she choose? Giving up is what kills people. Those who refuse to give up are entitled their time to trample upon the weak.